Hello everybody, this is Greg with DC Real Estate Marketplace, and today we're going to run over just a few statistics on Chevy Chase, Maryland and the homes for sale in that area. Excuse me. First up, we're going to look at the median asking price. So these are homes that are currently for sale, and we're looking at 1 year's worth of data. In all these charts, the gold line is a trend line where you take 90 days worth of data, average them together, and you get 1 point, and then you do it the same thing next week. And then the black line are weekly data points, so it's going to be much more volatile. But we can see that a year ago, the trend line for, again, the median price for Chevy Chase was about $1.31 million, and that has fallen to 1.13 or somewhere around there. So it's fallen almost $200,000, which is not great, obviously. But the good news is that since maybe February, the trend line has been up, and even the black line, the weekly data points are starting to regain some traction. So it looks like maybe as spring and summer approach that we're getting some movement in the right direction if you're a home seller, and that we'll see prices continue to rise. The next graph, and I just switched, is inventory for the same area. This is the number of homes that are currently for sale. And since I'm only looking at Chevy Chase, it's a pretty small group, and that's why the numbers are so small. But last year, again, the trend line was right at 70. We're just about in the same place in the trend line, but for inventory, I find it more helpful to actually look at the weekly data points, because that gives you a real good idea of where we are, especially for a small area like one single zip code. And you can see since January 1st, basically the number of homes each week has gotten higher and higher, and we were almost at 45 homes, maybe 47 homes on the market in January, and we're a little bit above 90 now. So we almost doubled the number of homes for sale in Chevy Chase in just the last 3-4 months, which normally is not a good sign. You would think that you'd see depressed prices when that happens, but remember, we saw the price actually going up. And then look at this one. This is days on market. So we have prices going up a little bit, we have inventory going up a lot, and we would normally expect to see the average days on market go up as well. As there's more and more competition, we'd expect, I would expect prices to come down, but we actually saw prices go up. But look at this. Days on market's falling. So since January or even before, the weekly data points, let's say in December of last year, were about 155 days on the market, which has fallen to almost 80, which is kind of crazy. And then the trend line is also falling, has been trending down from 140 days in late January, early February, and it's trending down about 115 days. Now remember, this is average, but still, that's a bit shocking. So let's keep an eye out, see what happens, and see if we are at the beginning of a recovery for the Chevy Chase, Maryland real estate market. If you have any questions, look us up on our website. We'll be happy to help you out. If you want some graphs like this for your particular area, we can get that done, and hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.